Snow-capped Himalayan peaks, splendid lush green forest, fast-flowing river, people singing songs of new hope. Who would not like to go off in the grandeur of this beautiful nature? But at the cost of nature's precious gift to us, our life? Indeed not. So is said in the folk songs of Sikkim, life is very beautiful. So is beautiful our world. But we make it more delightful, more attractive and more living like. We, the living souls of thoughts whom God has made with a purpose to make everything more pleasing and more useful. That is how we cheerfully and not scared of any risk keep on exploring new possibilities that make our lives easier and more comfortable. We all feel happy when we see others smiling because of our efforts. But there comes a time when our own glees turn to gloomy sorrows, when we suffer physically and mentally, a time when we become careless in our workings. Then comes a question in mind. Can't we put ourselves aside from these sufferings? Yes, we can. When we become more cautious about our safety, where the work environment is in severe threat of dangers, and we all adopt to adequate safety measures in the working. After all, safety in the workings is a combined effort of everyone, as of the management, so of the workers. Like in this plant of Testa Urja Limited, where the company puts due emphasis on the safety needs and follows the IS safety norms and safety measures, where safety in the work environment is the prime focus at all times and at all places. Tunneling and working in the tunnel has its own kinds of hardships. Here, the company provides all its workers with adequate safety equipment and safety outfits. Before going into the tunnel, everyone has to wear these safety outfits, which are hard helmets, flashing warning vests, earmuffs and earplugs, respiratory protection masks, gloves for hand protection, gum boots, and goggles for eye protection. And if we also have to go to the tunnel, we also have to wear these safety outfits. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get dressed! Now, like a fully armored soldier, I am prepared to face the sudden hardships that will arise in the tunnel. So what are we waiting for? Let's go to the tunnel! Wait a minute. As I said, here, safety rules are strictly followed. So before entering, we'll have to make an entry in this register, wherein we will have to fill all our individual details. So, you all are welcome here at the Testa Hydroelectric Project 3, an environment-friendly project. It's the most safest project for the workers working inside the tunnel. They feel more secure inside the tunnel than in the open area outside. What a feel of fresh air! Although we are here in the deep of the tunnel, but we still find ourselves in the safe and the sound working conditions. Safe working environment not only increases the work efficiency of the workers, but also ensures the safety of their lives. In this regard, the company has taken special care in the installation of the ventilation system here. The air is not recirculated here and a routine checking is done of the system at particular intervals. Oh, I'm not just trying to find something here in the far. Rather, I'm thrilled about lighting system here. As a safety measure, the company has also paid full attention on the first-rate lighting system here. Every work area is well lit up. Special lights are also placed at dangerous locations and flashing warning lights are placed at vulnerable locations. The entire lighting here is well protected from the seepage water in the tunnel. Lighting system is also designed and installed as per the latest relevant BS codes. The entire lighting system is designed and installed as per the latest relevant BS codes. They also do a regular maintenance and a routine checking of the entire lighting system, and if any defect is noticed, it is immediately reported to the electrical engineer in charge of the shift. The very chances of workers tripping, stumbling, stepping on or bumping into tools, materials and other objects go higher if the equipments and materials after use are left here and there in the tunnel, and often injuries are caused. Even carelessly placed objects falling from above may cause injuries to the people working in the tunnel. To ensure good housekeeping and avoid any hazardous situations, the company has adopted IS 4082 latest version regarding stacking and storage of construction material at site. As a result, we find a neat and clean working environment, which is helpful in safety precautions in construction and O&M activities.
Now, we are in the most dangerous zone where blasting is going to happen. Actually, blasting is a very complex task which is done by experts only. Though, elaborate safety measures are followed in it, but workers are still warned to be careful. Blasting also causes high noise and shock waves. The explosives used in the blasting are kept safe from sparks and fire. As a safety measure, the company uses non-electric detonators instead of electric detonators. And after the blasting is done, the entire area which is affected is ventilated from toxic gases. Whoa! I think blasting is going to take place. So guys, let's move on to a protected area.
There arise certain hazards in the tunnel during excavation, such as being knocked over, crushed under rock fall, dust and noise. Preventive measures in such hazardous situations are to keep away of danger, wet drilling or dust removal, wearing air protection. From the high noise, pedestrians are guided to wear such clothes that are visible from distance, and vehicle operators use warning lights.
To make the tunnel a solid structure, the necessary equipments and the materials used in the concrete construction and the masonry are of applicable requirements. The workings and the materials are of a particular design. Strict Indian standards and prescribed international standards are followed in the relevant construction, inspection, testing, operation and maintenance.
This is our quality control lab. We do the physical test of the concrete ingredients or the construction material which is used in this project. We do these all tests for the safety measures, because when this concrete or everything is placed in the structures, if it is not of good quality, some mishappening can be done. So to avoid those mishappenings, we give a good quality of the material to be placed inside the working location.
The company, in order to ensure a safe and hazard-free working environment for the staff and labor, has pioneered the use of pre-grouting technology for the first time in hydroelectric projects in India. In this technology, before blasting, the face ahead is grouted with microfine cement, which helps in improving the condition of the rock and also stops the ingress of water inside the tunnel.
I am S. Krishnamurthy, Senior General Manager looking after the project management here in the Teesta Hydroelectric Project Stage 3. This particular department which I am heading, project management, has got several departments under its control: monitoring of the project, survey, geology, safety, quality. In all these areas, Teesta Urja Limited has really given a very high emphasis that progress, money or human weaknesses, so all these things have to be handled very strictly, and then safety comes on top of everything.
You must have got panicky. So was I. But this is a practice. But at times, there is a need to evacuate the tunnel. In such cases, the workers are asked to take shelter in a safe place, either inside or outside the tunnel. To avoid the hazards caused by fire in the tunnel, prevention, detection, warning and extinguishing measures are taken in accordance with the Indian Electricity Rules 1956, NFPA standards and TAC recommendations. Fire extinguishing systems are well equipped with fire hydrants, portable extinguishers, automatic high velocity water spray system, smoke detection system for cable galleries and unit control panels. Strict safety is assured in steel structural work, and only those workers who have suitable knowledge of the job carry out steel structural work. As precautionary measure, wearing helmets and other safety norms are strictly followed, and the entire area is cordoned off with barricading. Beautiful spot, isn't it? But welding might cause dangerous threats against fire. For precautions against these hazards, all the welders are provided with fire-resistant protective clothing and equipments such as fire-resistant gauntlets, helmets and goggles with suitable filter lenses.
I am B. Chobe, Project Manager of Nayuga Engineering Company Limited. We have been awarded the work of this cut-off wall for concrete face Rockfill Dam and the spillway tunnels and power intake tunnels. Our client Teesta Urja is very much particular about the safety related things, and safety is everybody's business. That is the policy of the Teesta Urja. I can in fact say I have worked in companies, in an international company like Gulfar in Muscat, that the safety measures which are being adopted here in Teesta 3 hydroelectric project, that is world-class safety measures which are being adopted here.
My name is Wynand Kukart. I'm working for Shaft Sinkers combined with Abir, the first project in India for vertically sinking down tunnels, and we wish to complete this project, especially a difficult task laying ahead for Abir and its company employees. The improvement on the safety Teesta achieved so far during this project for the last 3 months is quite achievable, especially in an area never before any mining operations been done. The input of all employees from management to the lowest level of employee is very achievable, and the commitment is of the very high standard. We can complete this project with Teesta employees and Teesta rules to the safe and the best of all people of all communities.
And our client takes utmost care to take all sorts of safety measures, and in fact the top brass in the site also, they make it a point to inspect each and everything safety related matters, And we also as a contractor, we try to implement all sorts of safety measures which is being tried to be implemented by our client.
We are concerned about safety, even if it takes additional cost. It is adding to the cost of the project, but we are very concerned about safety, so we give a lot of importance to the human lives and the tunnel safety and working atmosphere. So we really spend extra money, travel that extra mile to ensure that safety precautions are adhered. So we've got a dedicated and qualified quality team which does it. What I want to say is, Teesta Urja wants to make this project in such a short span of time, but only after ensuring that all safety precautions are taken, all quality checks are in place, without compromising at any time on safety.
To keep a fast pace in the work, use of automobile vehicles is seen everywhere, even in the tunnel as well. For managing traffic, standard safety norms applicable to vehicular traffic are followed. For the protection to the workers and safety of the people, the management also maintains all necessary barricades, suitable and sufficient flashlights, flagmen, danger signals and signs.
So, all the efforts are made to keep you working in the safe environment. But it all depends upon you, how really safe you work. To keep yourself happy and your near and dear ones. Let the perfect safety 10 circle keep you safe.